So like Thunder Ridge's defense and the Wildcat offense is back on the field. The student section is getting loud and crazy. And just like everyone here, we are constantly waiting for the first kickoff. So what do you hope to see for this first game here?
I hope it's a good game. I know Thunderidge has a lot of power. I don't know what Arvada West holds, so obviously I want to see what Arvada West could do on their first or second drive in the first quarter here, and that'll be mostly the game mood for the rest of the night.
Kicker Kenny Carpenter is about to kick off for the Thunder Ridge Grizzlies. 12 minutes in the first quarter.
Kicking off for the Grizzlies, number 17, Kenny Carpenter.
And there's the kick, and we are already starting the Thunder Ridge season. And that will be the ball. Yep, the ball is out of bounds, so it will be a touchback. And will now go to the Arvada West 20-yard line. As Arvada West takes its first snap. It's Ethan Cook all the way down, and he makes it past probably up to the 43-yard line.
That was a pretty good catch by the Arvada West wide receiver right there. Obviously, the Thunderidge defenseman was right on him right there.
It was a deep pass. Arvada West will still advance. They've placed the ball at the 45-yard line. So Ethan Cook hands it off to Adrian Samala, a freshman, and gets tackled. Yensi Alvino will actually get the tackle. And Aiden Olshan did stop him back. So the ball is still placed at the 45-yard line. It is 2nd down and 10. As Cook looks all the way over to the right side. Oh, and it was almost intercepted by Jake Young.
Broken up by number 21 from the Grizzlies, Jake Young.
That was a pretty good, almost interception there, but that was pretty good defense by the Grizzlies.
Ball still back on the Arvada West 45-yard line, 3rd down and 10. Only one gain has gone so far, and that is 25 yards. Cook looks all the way over to the right side. Oh, and it was caught by Adrian Samala, but then quickly tackled by Will Fisher.
That was a loss of 1 yard. It looks like the Wildcats will have to punt the ball here on 4th down.
So it looks like the ball is now being placed on the 42-yard line. It is now 4th down and 13, and they will most likely punt the ball back over to Thunder Ridge. So pretty wide kick all the way over, and has landed out of bounds close to the 27-yard line.
That was a pretty short punt there. They should have got more yards out of that.
Jake Young with a catch. Thunder Ridge will now have the. So it looks like Cooper Keir is trying to run it. Oh, and it's caught. Oh, and it's passed on over. Oh, and gets to about the 42-yard line.
There's a flag on the play. That was an awesome barehanded catch. The QB there almost got wrapped up there and almost sacked, but he ran right out of that, and he threw the ball to his right and made the pass.
And we shall wait to see what the flag is from the umpire shortly. So it seems like there was a lineback block by number 15, Trevor Garul. It'll place the ball back 15 yards. Not a good way to start the season there.
No, it looks like they could have had about 12 yards there, but it looks like they got backed up another 5 yards.
It is about 10:25 on the clock. First down and 13 on the 25-yard line. Kier pass it all the way over to Richard Cuno. Owen gets tackled twice.
Probably gain about 1 or 2 yards there, but
Seems like it was placed on the 28-yard line there. 10 minutes to go. Ball is actually placed on the 28-yard line. It is now 2nd down and 10. No score yet here at halftime help, but still a very competitive game. Good here all the way past. And it looks like Alex Cambises all the way ran up to about the 40-yard line there.
And at the Grizzlies' first down right there.
So it seems like the ball would be placed at the 41-yard line. The first down for Thunder Ridge. Kier, now the way over. Oh, and it looks like Alex Cambises just got tackled once more, but still a gain though.
Yes, about 3 yards on that play. That's pretty consistent if you run the ball about once and then pass 2 times.
Just about 9 minutes to go in the first quarter. It is 2nd down and 8 on the 43. Cheerleaders are trying to pump everyone up. Kier all the way over to Cambises. And it's tackled once again, but still a gain. Probably at the Arvada 49-yard line.
It looks like it'll be 3rd down and 1. No, they moved the sticks.
Yep, so it is now first down. Second first down of the game. First down and 10 at the Arvada 48-yard line. And we are waiting for Nick Besser to snap. And looks like Cole Hanchett quickly running down. Oh, and gets quickly tackled at the 41.
Once again, that was a really good runner. Got 7 yards on the play right there.
So just a quick 7-yard gain there. 2nd down and 3. 8:10 to go. All the way running, all the way down. Oh, and it looks like he got tackled probably about at the 23-yard line, and the sticks will move once again.
Dang, once again, got to move out of the pocket, and he did just that.
Thunder Ridge is trying to get every single little advantage they can get, either running or passing. But usually running has done them well so far.
Looks like they're at the 25-yard line. Want to see if they could get a touchdown here.
First down and 10. Oh, it looks like. Oh, and it's first and goal. Cole Hanson running all the way down within the red zone.
Once again, the Thunder Ridge Grizzlies look really good on their running game early tonight.
First and goal for Thunder Ridge. Ball's placed at the Arvada West 4-yard line. And the first try is no good. Quickly tackled. But no gain and no loss.
Yep. No hurt, no foul right there. Just trying to stay consistent. I bet, yeah, they're guaranteed to score points, either a field goal or a touchdown.
7:25 to go. No score yet in the first quarter. Thunder Ridge has a great first possession this game. Grizzlies are out on top, looking for vengeance. Cole Hanchett is placed. Keeps running toward. Looks like he will be about 2 yards.
Yeah, I think that they're probably going to go with the pass play here. And it looks like the Arvada West defense looked really good right there.
So Cole Hanchett actually, in fact, gained a yard. So now it is 3rd and goal on the 3-yard line. Alex Cambyses plays wide back, and it looks like the umpire will blow it dead.
You got a timeout before the snap. Timeout. Thunder Ridge. Their first timeout.
So the Grizzlies will take their first time. And we are back. Thunderidge is just down one timeout. Ball is placed on the 3-yard line. 3rd down and goal. 6:24 to go in the first quarter. Do you think Thunderidge will score on this play?
Yeah, it looks like there's 2 wide receivers. They could possibly go with the run. There's 2 running backs, so we'll see what happens.
Umpire whistles to resume play. Looks like ball is handed over to Alex Cambyses. Tries to run over, but doesn't quite get it within the goal line.
We'll see what Thunderidge elects to do here, field goal or go for it here. I think they should go for it because they only need 1 more yard.
Ball 1 yard shy of the goal line.
Thunderidge is now on 4th and goal and only 1 yard away from scoring their first touchdown this season. Well, this play is constantly running. Everyone's scrambling toward. And it looks like it is a touchdown.
That's a Thunder Ridge touchdown.
6-0 Grizzlies with only
Will Fisher with the carry.
Will Fisher will score the first touchdown for the Grizzlies. He does. So the Grizzlies will score 1 extra point. I believe so.
False start. Offense number 52. 5-yard penalty. Repeat. 1 untimed down.
A dead ball has been called by the umpire. They will move the extra point back about 5 yards. Just a quick little mess up there.
Yeah, I think he'll still make it here.
So Luke Schmitten will kick once again. And it is still good. No foul start. No flags. So Grizzlies make it 7-0 with 5:47 to go. So now Arvada West will try to regain and put points up on the board.
Yeah, if Arvada West doesn't do anything here, they're gonna have a hard time catching up because I think Thunderidge is doing good right now. They scored on their first drive, so they're all looking good right now.
It does seem like Thunderidge really does have the momentum here.
Kicking off for the Grizzlies, number 17, Kenny Carpenter.
Kenny Carpenter will kick off once again for Thunderidge. Thunderidge only down 1 timeout. So still has 2. And there's the kick. A touchback by number 19, Tate Deal.
Kick received by number 9.
And the ball will be placed on the 20-yard line with a Arvada West first down.
Arvada, see what they could do here on their drive here. If they can't do anything, I bet you Thunderidge would score again.
Still has a lot of room for opportunity. So it looks like Ethan Cook will only gain a few yards. Clock is still down and ticking. So only a 1-yard gain for Arvada West. 2nd down and 9. Ball on 21 on the Arvada West 21. Thunderidge still trying to force Arvada West back. Cook passes all the way over to the left to Andrew Martinez.
That was a massive hit by the safety, I believe, but that was a pretty good catch and got about 11 yards out of that play.
So the sticks will be moved. First and 10 on the 32-yard line after a giant tackle by Jake Young. Cook runs it again all the way over to the left side and gets a lot of yardage. Look at him go, the 40. And looks like he might get about to the 32-yard line.
That was a pretty good play right there.
Ethan Cook making a bunch of ground for Arvada West. A flag is now called on the play.
I think this is a penalty on Arvada West. We're going to back up the ball a lot.
Holding. Offense, number 54. 10 yards penalty from the spot of the foul. Repeat, first down.
So a holding call on number 54, Jackson Weingart. They will place the ball back to the original spot. Actually, that's about a 15-yard penalty there. It is now first down and 23 on the Arvada West 19. So much for the Ethan Cook run all the way over to the 32.
Let's see if Arvada West could come out with the big pass.
Ethan Cook, incomplete pass. Second and 23. Thunderbirds still up 7-0 with 4:53 to go in the first quarter.
It looks like the wide receiver on Arvada West, number 5, was looking for something, but nothing came to him there.
No, it seems like Brady Witherspoon was deeply blocked. Still Wildcat possession. There, almost no Grizzly surrounding him. He had all the free space he could get.
It looks like it'll be 3rd and 1.
Ball is now placed at the 41-yard line for Arvada West. This is like there could have been a. So it seems like Arvada West did in fact get the first down. It is now the first down for the Wildcats at the 42-yard line with only 4 minutes to go in the first quarter.
It was 3rd and 1. I think the Grizzlies, we're fine. They only let them run 2 yards there, which is fine.
Cook passes it on over. Oh, and it gets. Oh, it's a deep scramble for the ball. So it seems like Aiden Olshan tackled number 19 Arvada West, Tate Deal.
Tackle by number 2, Aiden Olshan.
Second down and 4 on the Arvada West 48. 3:30 to go. Ethan West hands it on over. It looks like Samala gains a few yards there. Hopefully enough for a first down.
It is the first down, I think. We'll see what the refs call it.
It is 6. So now the Wildcats have moved into Grizzly territory.
Oh,
And it looks like there might be a timeout called. Or actually, no, there's a flag on the play.
Dead ball. Ball start. Offense, number 2, 5-yard penalty. Remains first down.
A false start by number 2 of Arvada West, Yensi Alvino. That will move the ball back about 5 yards. Still first down for the Wildcats.
I think if they run the ball here, I think their running game looks strong. Their passing game is sort of whack a little bit, so we'll see what they do here on this play.
A lot of incomplete passes so far. But Cook does, in fact, pass it to open space to Andrew Martinez and gets all the way within the red zone.
Another catch by number 1, Andrew Martinez.
So it looks like the ball would be placed at the 14-yard line. A huge gain for the Wildcats to make up 1 touchdown.
Yeah, it looks like Thunder Ridge didn't really have a lot of defense there. They were playing really soft coverage right there.
Trying to gain a bunch of ground quickly before the first quarter one's out. Only 3:16 to go. Somalia probably only gains about 2 yards. So it was first and 10 at the 14. And now it is 2nd and 6 at the 10.
It looks like the Arvada West student section showed up to support their team today. Let's see if they could score on their second drive of the game today.
But Thunder Ridge definitely has 5 times greater numbers. Definitely a great home team advantage here at Halftime Help Stadium.
Yeah, for sure. I could agree. Let's see what Thunder Ridge could do with their defense here.
Seems like Cook hands it off to number 19, Tate Deal. Probably a small loss there with only 2:30 to just go in the first quarter. 3rd down and 6. She could be 4th down.
Tackled by number 4, Caleb Keith.
Caleb Keith with the tackle.
Number 42, Will Fisher.
Do you think you could see Arvada West scoring on this drive?
3rd and 6. If the Grizzlies could stop here, that'd be really good. I think they're just gonna come out with the field.
The Wildcats will try to put up 3 points on the board just to make something happen here in the first quarter. Score is now 7-0 Grizzlies. 1:56 to go. And it looks like Ethan Kirsteins. Ethan Kirsteins will kick.
Oh, no good.
And it looks like it is just slightly off the left side.
Football tackle number 14, Ethan Kirsten.
Ethan Kirsten will not score for Arvada West. Still 7-0 Grizzlies. So the Grizzlies.
Yes, it looked like the wind is blowing out of the east now. Obviously, like we said, there's a lot of wind out here on the southern part of Denver tonight. So I think the wind could have affected the ball right there. It looked like it was kicked pretty straight, and then the wind just took it, and it took it way far left.
Wind's blowing down to the south. Still tons of energy for the Grizzlies student section. Everyone is on their feet.
Let's see what Thunder could do here on their drive. If they could score a touchdown, it will be 14-0, which would be a really good start.
First down for Thunder Ridge. And it looks like Cole Hanchett tried to make something happen. Runs slightly to the left. Small gain, 2nd down and 8 on the Thunder Ridge 22.
Yeah, that was a pretty good, 2-yard gain for the Grizzlies there on that run. I think they're probably going to go pass or run, and then they're probably going to go a pass on 3rd down.
85 seconds to go in the first quarter. Thunder Ridge still leads Arvada West by a touchdown. Cooper Keir hands it on over to Alex Cambyses. All the way down to about the 36-yard line.
That was a pretty good play right there.
The sticks will be moved. 1st down and 10 at the Thunder Ridge 37. 60 seconds to go here in the first quarter. Eric Sarr passes it on over to Richard Acuno and slides right. 51.8. Ball placed back on the 37. Cooper Keir out for Thunder Ridge. Trying to either run. Mostly that's been his strong game so far. Cooper Keir hands it off to Aiden Olshan. Or excuse me. That is Eric Sarr. And a quick fumble, but Thunder Ridge still but does recover.
Looks like he sort of slipped on the turf there. This turf here is like artificial turf, so it's really easy to slip on it and slide on it.
Third and 9 on the Thunder Ridge 38-yard line. About 24 seconds to go. Clock is ticking down pretty fast. Thunder Ridge just get a couple quick snaps in before the time runs out. Hands on over to Cooper Keir. Passes it deep into the right side to number 13, CJ Reese, and goes out of bounds. That'll make the clock stop, and that will also move the sticks.
It looks like there's 11 seconds left, so if we could make one more play inside the 30, I think we could get a field goal here.
So a quick first down by Thunder Ridge. Now on the 47-yard line. Oh, and it looks like a flag on the play. It looks like a holding by number 34, Jordan Schneider of Arvada West. 10.2 seconds to go.
Could be a false start or offside here.
Definitely.
Dead ball. False start. Offense. Number 6. 5-yard penalty. Remains. First down.
So a false start by number 6, Reese Dixon of a false start on the offense by Gavin Olshan. Ball is moved back to 5 yards for Thunder Ridge. It is now 1st and 15 on the Thunder Ridge 48 with 10.2 seconds to go.
Pass to the outside here.
As long as they don't make it incomplete like the last 2 times. Passing game has somewhat been strong for Thunder Ridge, but it looks like a quick run for Richard Acuno. Probably to about the 47.
And clock expires.
It is the end of the first quarter. Thunder Ridge leads Arvada West 7-0. And we will be back after this. And ladies and gentlemen, we are back at the start of the second quarter. Thunder Ridge will change sides, but still on the second down, 15 at the 48-yard line. Oh, it's a quick pass by Cooper Keir. And it looks like it is incomplete, but there is a flag on the play.
Looks like the 2021 Broncos right there.
Certainly. Do you think the Broncos actually have a winning season this year, considering the last 2 preseason games?
I don't know. Russell Wilson could get hurt on the first play of the season, so I don't know.
What's ironic is that Russell Wilson will actually play the Seahawks in Seattle for week 1.
If they lose week 1, I'll probably give up hope for the Broncos, so yeah.
It's definitely something to look out for this winter.
Roughing the passer. Defense. 15-yard penalty. First down.
So it is roughing the passer on Arvada West, number 15, Nicholas Hoskins. The ball will be moved 15 yards for the Grizzlies. It is now 1st down and 10 on the Arvada West 37. 5 seconds shaved off from the start of the second quarter. 11:55. Thunder Ridge only has 2 timeouts to go, while Arvada West has 3. And it seems like the referee will stop play once again. Think it'd be another dead ball or false start.
I think there could have been a timeout or the clock wasn't running. Obviously, Thunder Ridge second and inches. It looks like it says 2nd and 1, but it looks like it's like inches.
It seems like Thunder Ridge was trying to call the Thunder Ridge coach Doug Niesenson was trying to call a timeout but wasn't able to get it before the snap. Still arguing with the ref on the sideline, but still won't get that timeout. So Thunder Ridge will still have the ball once again. 1st and 10 at the Arvada West 37. Cooper Keir passing it on over to Alex Cambises. And only a small game of about a couple yards.
Looks like it'll be 2nd and 9. I believe they won't punt on this play, I believe.
It is indeed, in fact, a 2nd and 9.
It's a 1-yard gain by number 8, Alex Cambises.
Alex Cambises, only a 1-yard gain. But every inch counts for Thunder Ridge. Cooper Carroll hand back to Cambises. Oh, and a trip up and a tackle. A quick trip up by Tegan Shantz.
Looks like a 1-yard gain. Looks like it's going to be 3rd and 8, which is going to be pretty hard for the Grizzlies here to get a first down.
3rd and 9 at the Arvada West 36. This wasn't like Thunder Ridge's last drive where they did in fact get the only points on the board.
This drive, I think, is taking longer, but I think it's just because we leaked into the 2nd quarter, so yeah.
I think it seems like we have lost a lot of energy.
Looks like we sort of had the energy. I just think that there's too many flags early in this game.
Seems like
another one.
and another flag.
Dead ball, delay of game, offense, 5-yard penalty remains, 3rd down.
The Grizzlies with a delay of game, probably committed by the head coach, Niesenson. Ball will be moved back to 5 yards. 10:29 to go in the 2nd quarter. Thunder Ridge is at their 3rd and 14 on the Arvada West 41. Is not looking good for Thunder Ridge. May have to end up scoring a field goal this drive.
3rd and 14. I don't know why they took a delay of game there. There's no shot clock at the stadium, so it's pretty hard to predict. And that's a deep pass.
It's a deep pass. And it seems like it was an interception by Arvada West. It seems like all momentum is lost for the Grizzlies this half.
Yep, it looks like all the momentum went over to the Arvada West. Right, as of right now, let's see if Thunder Ridge could come out with a turnover here inside the 20-yard line here.
Yensi Alvino with the interception. Ball is placed on the 10-yard line. I'm sorry, on the 5-yard line. So it seems better that Arvada West does have to run a lot more than Thunder Ridge. Be more tight at the end of this drive. Think that'll have a lasting effect?
Yeah, I think Arvada's West running game is good. Also, their passing game as he gets about 30 yards there.
Ethan Cook passes to an open Zion Thomas.
Catch by number 0, Zion Thomas.
It is. The Six quickly have to move. It is 1st down at the Arvada West 31. I mean, that was an amazing gain right there.
Yep. Once again, their passing game, whenever they use it, it looks strong.
About 10 minutes to go, and Arvada West gets sacked.
That's a tackle for a loss, led by number 2,
Aiden
Aiden Olshan.
Olshan, linebacker, scores the tackle. 2nd down, 13. 9:34 to go. Cook runs it all the way down to about the 38-yard line.
Yeah, it looks like the Grizzlies are getting their chance going in the 2nd quarter already.
Definitely a great screaming chant over at the Thunder Ridge student section. Thunder Ridge needs all the energy it can get after that interception. Looks like another flag yet again.
Yep, it looks like the offense started a little bit too early there.
Everyone's just
False start. Offense. 5-yard penalty. Remains third down.
so it will be in fact a false start by the Wildcats. Ball will be moved back 5 yards. It is now 3rd and 9 at the 32. 8:59 to go. Seems like everyone's just trying to get the little jitters out at the first game of the season.
Yeah, 3rd and 9. I think they're probably going to go with the pass. Yep, 3 wide receivers, 1 running back on the side of the QB.
Seems like a good strategy there. Seems like Cook will almost a great pass, but he'll instead run it, and he'll get to the 35-yard line.
That was a great tackle there. And it looks like they'll probably punt on 4th down here.
Almost no space for a first down.
Quarterback keep by Ethan Cook. Tackled by number 11, Tyler Pilgrim.
Kyler Pilgrim was able to tackle Ethan Cook on the last play. 8:15 to go. 4th and 6 at the Wildcat 35, and there's the punt all the way over, and it is caught by number 21, Jake Young. It's actually definitely a quick transition there. A very short drive for Arvada West.
Yeah, it looks like they just went from the 10 to the 35, which pretty much is a 25-yard drive, which isn't really anything.
The Grizzlies will take over at their own 23-yard line. First down. 8:05 to go in the first half. Still tons of energy here at Halftime Help Stadium. The sun is starting to set, clouds are still out, and the mountains are looking great on the outside.
And as a Mustang zips past the stadium, let's see what Thunderbirds does here. It looks like it'll be passed.
So it looks like a quick run by number 10, Vincent Besser. Or sorry, number 12, Cooper Keir. 8 minutes to go. Second down and 12 on the 21. It is still anyone's game here. What do you think about the game so far?
I think it's pretty competitive. It's 7-0. It's not a blowout. It's a pretty competitive game as of right now. If Thunderbirds could score here, it'll be pretty hard for Arvada West to come back here, and there's a run.
And there's a quick run, and it looks like the play is down. Oh, and it looks like the player is quickly hurt, trying to limp off the field. Number 30, Luciano Tafoya.
Fumbled by the Grizzlies. Picked up by number 11, Christopher Stevens-Rosner.
So it looks like
Wildcats take over.
there will be a fumble, and Christopher Stevens-Rosner will pick up the ball for Arvada West. So is there still a window of opportunity to Wildcats to have a touchdown?
I think they could possibly come out with the field goal here. I don't know about a touchdown, though.
So it seems like Tafoya will come off the field injured. We do have medical staff on standby in case anything happens with anybody, fans or players. 7:53 to go in the first half. Arvada West now with possession on the Thunderbirds 35. Ethan Cook, deep pass to Yancey Alvino, and makes it past the stick.
Reception by number 2, Yancy Albino.
Yancey Alvino has been strong, getting a lot of long passes for Arvada West, trying to advance to the opponent's end zone, but hasn't converted just yet.
Looks like they just got first down there. That was a pretty good pass. I like their selection of the play there. They passed on first down, which was pretty good.
First down on the 24 for Arvada West. And it looks like Adrian Samala is moving out to the right zone. Not enough for a first down, though.
7 yards by number 12, Adrian Simola.
But it will get a gain of 7 yards. Second down and 4 at the 18-yard line. 7:15 to go. Cook, pass over to Andrew Martinez, and that will be Arvada West's first touchdown.
Yeah, Thunder Ridge's defense really didn't look good there on that play.
The Thunder Ridge's defense seems to have lost it. I think the team's morale has gone quickly after the interception.
Yeah, once again, Arvada West capitalizes there. Let's see if they can tie up the game with this field goal here.
We as Grizzly commentators do not want that to happen, but we will see. Ethan Kirsteins lines up, and a kick, and it is good. So we are tied here at 7 at halftime, Help Stadium. About 7 minutes and 11 seconds to go in the second quarter. The only thing not equals the timeouts. Thunder Ridge still has the Wildcats still has all of their timeouts to use. Thunder Ridge needs to get their energy back quickly before the half runs out. Seems like the Thunder Ridge student section has gone quickly silent after what has happened. But hey, we have to keep rowing the boat. It is not over yet. And here's the kickoff once again. And it will be caught by number 23, Owen Klein. So it will be a touchback, and the ball will be placed on the 20-yard line. So a touchback will be in place, and a first down, and hopefully a good reset for Thunder Ridge, and will be hopefully a strong comeback.
Yeah, it looks like they have 7 minutes and 11 seconds. Yes, 7-11. I hope they could do something on this drive here and get the lead.
We hope that the rain doesn't come by. It seems like the clouds have started to roll in. Hopefully no rain delay here. But we are still playing our good old Friday Night Lights. A deep run in by Cooper Keir. 7 minutes to go. Eric Sauer is also credited with the pickup. So it is now second down and 4 on the Thunder Ridge 26-yard line. 6:40 to go here in the first half. So it looks like Cole Hanchett is trying to run the ball on the left side, trying to get quickly get some ground. It'll still be enough for a first down, though.
Number 7 with a carry for Thunder Ridge. First down.
Yep, you heard the announcer say it. Thunder Ridge first down. They'll move the sticks.
We also like to welcome our science teacher here at Thunder Ridge, Mr. Rusk, for being the new announcer this year. He's definitely brought a lot of energy to the game. So far, he's been doing an amazing job. So, Rusk, if you come back and listen to this, we thank you from all of us here at Thunder Ridge. 6 minutes to go. First down and 10 and the 37. And it is a quick carry. Looks like it's quickly taken down. 5:50 to go. Not enough real estate for a first down just yet.
That's a 3-yard gain by number 7,
Cole Hanchett will be picking up the 3 yards there for Thunder Ridge.
Yeah, 3 yards there. Obviously, looks like there's 3 wide receivers and 1 running back here. Well, let's see what they'll do here.
Hopefully the passing game will be represented on the next play. 5:24 to go. Second down and 6 on the Thunder Ridge 41. A deep pass to number 1, Richard Acuno. Ball will be placed at the Grizzly 45 with only 5 minutes to go in the first half. Do you think that Thunder Ridge will be able to score this half, whether a field goal or a touchdown?
depends. I'm not gonna say it until after this play because Arvada West could stop him on this play.
Definitely have seen at least one interception and one fumble so far by the Wildcats. So it looks like Cooper Keir has gone sacked. It'll be moved back by about 5 yards.
That's a tackle for loss by number 20 from the Wildcats.
Tegan Shantz
Keegan Shan.
will be credited with the tackle. 4th and 6 on the 41. Thunderidge has no choice but to punt.
Looks like they aren't gonna score this time.
Definitely had our energy up there. But we will see what the Wildcats are doing.
Unless they do a fake punt here, that'd be amazing.
Wildcats are getting constantly closer, but they will in fact punt the ball. And that will be all the way out to about the 34. So the Arvada West offense will come back out, and the Thunderidge defense will be placed out.
Yeah, let's see what Arvada West could do here. If the Arvada West scores, I think it's gonna be halftime, and Thunderidge will have to make a comeback on the second half of this game.
The main key for the defense is to block every single player. We have seen at least 2 times where a Wildcat was left all alone. One was a deep pass, and one was eventually the Wildcats' first touchdown. So now Cook will hand it off to Zion Thomas, who will run it in for a gainage of about 5 yards. Adrian Samala.
Looks like it's 2nd and 4. They're running a play here, and it looks like it's a first down for Arvada West.
Adrian Samala credited again with another gain, and that'll be enough for a Wildcat first down.
Yep, first down. It looks like Arvada West could get in field goal range here and make it 10-7.
Only 3:12 to go in the first half. The Grizzly student section is getting rowdy. Oh, and it looks like a great pass is caught by Andrew Martinez, but yet a flag is on the play.
That was a pretty good catch by the wide receiver there. Let's see what the penalties is on. I think it could be a pass interference call on the Grizzlies.
Only 3 minutes to go in the second half, and we shall wait for the penalty.
Pass interference. Number 4, defense. 15 yards from the end of the run. First down.
So it seems like Caleb Keith will advance the Arvada West Wildcats 15 yards. And it seems like that the student sections of both schools, even though Thunderidge does have more numbers, is getting to a heated rivalry of how much energy each one has. But it seems like Thunderidge will still remain silent after a bad penalty call on Caleb Keith. 3 minutes to go, first down on the Thunderidge 43. The refs are still discussing. Originally, the ball was placed on the Thunderidge 43, excuse me. Yep, and it seems like that penalty will be called. Still a great night here at Halftime Help Stadium. Attendance pretty full. Almost every seat has been taken here. It's great to see. It's great to finally see the community out once again. Students, teachers, parents, siblings, anybody.
Yep. Everyone's a community. Even when we play Viscera Rock Canyon, every single seat is filled. I'll probably have to go look at halftime how many actual seats are probably empty. So yeah.
It's always a packed house within Grizzly Nation. Energy has remained low for the Grizzlies, but hopefully they can recover quickly within the 3 minutes left in the second half. Or first half. Excuse me. First down at the 24-yard line. Clock now winding down. Cook will now pass it on. And it looks like number 19, Tate Deal, has been taken down by 2 Grizzlies.
Yep. Second and 12, 2.5 minutes left, 7-7. I think Arvada West is in field goal range right here, so I think they're going to score points either way.
Definitely some force still being ensued after everything that has happened in this second quarter. Everything has gone wrong for the Grizzlies. Hopefully they're able to recover quickly, or at least try to stop this Arvada West drive that's been going on what seems like forever. It seems like the referee will stop play.
Dead ball. False start. Offense number 2. 5-yard penalty. Remaining. Second down.
A dead ball because of a false start by number 2, Yensi Alvino. That'll push the football back to 5 yards. It is now 2nd and 17 on the Thunder Ridge 31-yard line.
Yep, pretty long to get the first down here. They'll probably pass here. Let's see what they'll do. And that's an almost interception right there.
An incomplete pass by Cook. 1:59 to go in the first half. 3rd down and 17.
Wildcats, that brings up 3rd and 17 for the Wildcats.
The Wildcats have to get to the 15-yard line to get a first down, and only has 2 tries to do it. Cook tries to pass to number 12, Adrian Samala, and flag is on the play once again. And the Grizzlies student section is outraged. Seems like a lot of flags this game, hasn't it?
Yeah, the Flags have really slowed this game down, but it's been an hour since the game started, so I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing, but it's been a pretty entertaining game. It's 7-7, and it's almost halftime.
Definitely the competition is riling up here at Halftime Health Stadium. What do you think will be the biggest matchup for Thunder Ridge this season?
Ooh, I think Valor at home, I think would be the best one, but our away games in Castle Rock and Chaparral would be a also really good challenge.
We have 2 fouls against the offense. Roughing the passer against the offense. Automatic first down. Dead ball. Personal foul. Number 77 against the offense. That will be penalized half the distance to the goal. First down.
So it seems like the ball will be placed half distance to the goal line. It'll still be first down. So Arvada West will just keep advancing. Seems like roughing the passer call. But no, I definitely think Valor versus Thunder Ridge will be a great game, but it will be our last home game of the season, so kind of don't want to wait for that game. So it seems like the roughing the passer is against the defense, number 77, Andrew Allen. Actually, I don't think that's right. Andrew Allen is an offensive line. The ref's still talking about who did what. But Valor and Thunder will still be a great game. They were both highly competitive teams. We did see each other in the playoffs last year. Unfortunately, Valor did take over and moved on, but we hope for revenge. We just have to keep rowing the boat, but we will have to wait for that matchup until October.
Valor is the number 2 team in Colorado. They made it to state, but they lost to Cherry Creek. So obviously the game is scheduled to be here, but we were winning that game 14-7, but then they came up on us and we got slaughtered 24 to like 42, I think, last year. So obviously Valor has a lot of kids that go to really good colleges like Ohio State, Oklahoma State, and still the refs are trying to decide how many yards Arvada West should get on the penalties here.
Definitely a lot of chatter over on the Thunder Ridge section. The ref has allowed to resume play once again. 1:55 to go in the second half. 1st and 10 on the 32-yard, the 32-yard line for the Arvada West, and is quickly taken down by number 2, Aiden Olshan.
Yep, pretty good tackle there. It looks like it'll be a 2nd and 11.
Seems like Thunder Ridge has been putting in the work all summer. They did, in fact, do their own football intensive camp at the University of Northern Colorado all the way out in Greeley. Hopefully that training will influence them on the field. Ethan Cook, a deep pass. Oh, but it is incomplete. Zion Thomas could not catch it whatsoever.
That was almost a touchdown there. If he caught it, he would have possibly been like crushed by the safety coming in really fast.
The defense definitely needs to move faster. Arvada West is taking their first timeout of the game. Both teams now have 2 timeouts each. 1:20 to go in the first half. It is 3rd down and 12 on the Thunder Ridge 34-yard line. Do you think that this timeout will help Arvada West?
If they come out with the game plan here, yes. It's going to be a pretty far field goal. Looks like it'll be a 40-yard field goal if Arvada West doesn't convert on this 3rd down here.
Still have not seen any rain whatsoever, but it is still in the forecast. Seems like some thunder is rumbling overhead. Hopefully that this game will not be delayed. The students here in Grizzly Nation have been waiting all summer, ever since we lost to Valor, for this moment, for revenge.
Student section making some noise, like he said. It looks like the rain is up north and south, and here's the play right here. It looks like the quarterback is going out.
So, looks like Ethan Cook. It's yet another possible pass to Zion Thomas, this time on Cook's right side, and it's still incomplete. What is happening with the Wildcats?
Now you never throw to your right when you're going left, or even if you're going right and you pass it to your left, that's really hard to do. And if the Thunder Ridge safety there could have came up with that catch, I think he would have been long gone for a pick 6.
The referees are still having a quick discussion. We don't know what about, though. Students are still on their feet here at Halftime Help Stadium.
Defense number 8, 10-yard penalty. Repeat, 3rd down.
So a holding call on Thunder Ridge is being placed on number 8, Alex Cambyses, on a defensive back. That ball will be moved 10 yards. It is now 3rd and 2 on the Thunder Ridge 24-yard line. A timeout will be taken by Thunder Ridge, and they will take their 2nd timeout. So Thunder Ridge only has 1 timeout left to go, 1:13 at the left in the first half, 2nd quarter as well. 3rd down and 2 on the 24. Will there be any conversion in the 73 seconds that we have?
Yeah, 3rd and 2, run the ball. I think that Arvada West could get the 1st down. I think the defense really needs to step up for the Grizzlies. on the second half of this game, even if the Wildcats score here. So I think Grizzlies have enough strength in their defense and offense to come out with turnovers, and they could put some points on the board also.
This coming Monday. Yeah.
We encourage all of our Grizzly fans here to go and visit other sports. We have our men's varsity soccer team currently playing. They just beat a team that I can't remember, but crushed them pretty badly. Oh, and hopefully a flag is a flag down. Is a flag down on that play? Well, we want to describe the play first to you. Ethan Cook did pass over to number 6, Reese, actually caught by number 5, Brady Witherspoon. It is still debatable on whether that is considered a touchdown because the ref did in fact throw a flag on the play. So hopefully it was on the offense.
It looked like it could have been pass interference on the Grizzlies there. Obviously, I don't know if he got 2 feet in. It looks like, yes, they'll count the touchdown, so it'll be 13-7. If they make this extra point here, it'll be 14-7.
Against the defense. 15-yard penalty will be assessed on the kickoff. Result of the play, touchdown.
So it actually will be a pass interference on the Grizzlies. A 15-yard penalty will be assessed after the kickoff. And number 14, Ethan Kirsteins, will line up for the extra point here. Another flag is on the play.
Dead ball. Encroachment. Defense number 42. Half the distance to the goal. Remains 1 on time down.
So a penalty. I've never heard of this penalty before. It's called encouragement. Probably taunting the enrichment. Probably by just maybe taunting. By Will Fisher. So a 5-yard penalty will be assessed. A 9-yard extra point, and it is good. So it is now 14-7. Wildcats with 68 seconds to go in the second half. In the first half, do you think, Tanner, that Thunderbirds will be able to put any points on the board in this time period?
Minute 8, 1 timeout left. They sort of wasted 1 timeout, I want to say. They just need to pass the ball and get it to the sideline really fast. And running plays won't get you anything unless they just want to let the clock run down and see if they could come out with some points on the second half.
Most definitely. Now we are waiting for the kickoff team. We thank everyone who is watching currently. It is, in fact, the first football game of the 2022 football season. We thank everyone out there near and far watching. We hope that you are here at Grizzly Nation out in Highlands Ranch, Colorado. It is still a wonderful night here. Fortunately, there has been no rain. The wind has now been shifting over to the southeast. Still very windy, but no rain so far.
Yeah, it looks like that pass interference play really played an effect here. It looks like I want to see the kicker for Arvada West here put the ball in the parking lot, I think, because he's pretty close. He's at the 45-yard line. Let's see what the Grizzlies could do on this return.
Yeah, we have to remember that 15-yard penalty was assessed for Thunder Ridge. So it'll take them longer to run it down to the other side of the field. Thunder Ridge needs to gain their mojo back either now or in the start of the second half. A timeout will be taken by the Grizzlies. So now they have no timeouts left. The Wildcats have 2 timeouts left. I don't know. It could be anyone's game at this point. What do you think?
Yep, anyone's game. I don't know why they would waste a timeout there. They had at least a minute, 2 minutes to discuss what would happen on this next play here. It looks like they just ran over to the sideline, and then they just ran back out. I don't even know if the coach even talked to him. but it looks like the refs might have just used a timeout for themselves.
Wind's moving back down to the south. I'd say about 10 miles an hour. The 15-yard penalty will still be assessed. And the kickoff will happen shortly with 68 seconds to go in the first half. And the kickoff here, it will be a touchback, so now the ball will be placed at the Thunder Ridge 20-yard line.
He almost put it in the parking lot there, folks. It literally hit the fence.
Almost. I kind of want it to happen once in a while, you know?
Yeah, it happens every once in a while, sometimes on field goals. So, yeah.
Most definitely. Still an amazing night here at Halftime Health Stadium. The sun has gone down with only a little bit of sunlight, but not much. It is still anyone's game. The fans are still on their feet, or at least the students are, in the student section. So it seems like a small gain for the Grizzlies by Kier.
Yep, it looks like the Grizzlies got to come out with something here. Once again, no timeouts. They have to pass here. It is 14-7. Wildcats are winning right now.
So it's in fact here did hand it off to Cole Hanchett, and now it is 2nd down and 8 on the Thunder Ridge 22. Clock is ticking down pretty quickly with only 40 seconds to go. It seems like Thunder Ridge will not score anything for the rest of this half. Seems like yet another small yard gain, but not enough for a first down.
Yep, it looks like they're just going to run the ball, let the clock run down, and come out on the second half of this game and see if they could do something. If not, it's going to be really disappointed that they lost on this first game, but it's 14-7. It's only a one-possession game, so we'll see what happens.
3rd and 2, a really quick play at the Thunder Ridge 28. Can they do anything before the time runs out? Yes, they will. It is handed off to number 3, Eric Saar, but that will do nothing. So that will end the first half between the Thunder Ridge Grizzlies and the Arvada West Wildcats. So at the end of 2 quarters, the Wildcats lead the Grizzlies 14-7. And we will be back after this 15-minute halftime.
Ladies and gentlemen, please give your attention to the middle of the field as we watch the performance of our varsity Poms. Let's hear it one more time for our varsity Poms.
And welcome back to the second half. The Arvada West Wildcats are leading the Thunder Ridge Grizzlies 14-7. Hopefully that the Grizzlies can regain some of their energy back after an interception, a touchdown, just anything at this point.
Yep, Grizzlies down 7 points, so let's see if they could get some points back.
It's definitely a great night. It's definitely a great night here at Halftime Help Stadium. Everyone's getting reconfigured in their seats. Thunder Ridge students are starting to stand up once again. Hopefully that their enthusiasm can bring everything back.
Yep, the crowd brings the energy, and then the team feeds off of that.
You know, it definitely seems like the Arvada West section is embarrassing in numbers, if that's the best way to call it.
Yeah, but they're here to support their team. They're 15 miles away, which is pretty good. 30-minute, 40-minute drive from up north, so glad they made the trip down here.
It's definitely a drive for them, but not for us. As you know, that the Halftime Help Stadium is also shared with other Douglas County high schools, along with Mountain Vista, Highlands Ranch, I believe, and as well as Rock Canyon. And then all the schools in Parker definitely use Echo Park Stadium. Now, Echo Park Stadium is actually pretty nice. They do have a really nice indoor section.
Yeah, we're gonna play Chaparral later. Obviously, I haven't been to Echo Park. I've seen pictures of it. It's pretty big. It got a nice grass seating section. It got a west side and an east side bleachers. So obviously, you could compare it to Shea, and it's much bigger.
It's definitely a lot more attendance numbers at Echo Park Stadium, but nothing compares to Empower Field at Mile High. I mean, that place is amazing. 70,000 seats, and of course, some of those seats are burned this summer just a little bit. And but you know, they've been hosting concerts. They've been hosting Luke Combs, The Weeknd, the Red Hot Chili Peppers, all of those amazing bands out there. And I think that the Denver Broncos will be coming back tomorrow to Empower Field to play the Minnesota Vikings.
Yes, I believe so, and yes, it's been concert season. Through the end of July into August. Pitbull was on Red Rocks. If you haven't been to Red Rocks, it is a must-see. It's better than Pepsi Center, and Power Field is also a good stadium to see concerts at, but Red Rocks is a must-go-to.
Definitely. Actually, the Beatles did tour at Red Rocks one time. We really want to go to see that concert, but they're not together anymore. No, it's definitely been a great concert series out in Denver. And, you know, ever since the Colorado Avalanche took over for the Stanley Cup champions of the National Hockey League, Hockey Town is back. You know, we got the Avs. You have the University of Denver Pioneers winning their national championship. So sports is definitely coming back to Denver in full swing. And this event right here, ladies and gentlemen, is nothing to miss. This is full energy 100% of the time.
Yeah, like you said about the Avalanche, the Broncos getting Russell Wilson. Could we be the new Tampa Bay? Maybe, because obviously the Nuggets obviously have some playoff history. The Rockies, they just need new owners for the Rockies, and we'll be a championship-winning town for at least a few more years. So yeah,
definitely the sports world is coming back to Denver, one way or another. Actually. To also mention that the Colorado Mammoth also won their championship in the PLL, the Premier Lacrosse League. So definitely sports is definitely coming back to Denver, and especially the surrounding neighborhoods like this one here in Highlands Ranch. Football season is just starting up in the next 2 weeks. We'll have the NFL. And sooner or later, we'll have both the NHL and the NBA starting up once again. And the Rocky season will soon come to a close. But now, we have to wait for the rest of those seasons, but we are back here. So it is now the start of the second half and the third quarter, so 12 minutes put back up on the clock. And Ethan Kirsteins will kick for Arvada West. Now over to the Thunder Ridge possession. And it seems like it is a touchback even though number 21 Jake Young did actually eventually catch it.
Fielded by number 21, Jake Young.
So it got fielded. So we will move it to the 20-yard line.
Yep. Thunder Ridge, once again, down 7. If they could score early here, that'd be really good.
Definitely. It's always a great year at Halftime Help Stadium. All of the parents, all the fans, students, bands, even the rival school, which, you know, we have to tolerate every once in a while.
Yeah, we're a pretty good school in Highlands Ranch. Our basketball team won the past 2 state championships. We lost a few of our seniors, but we got a few star players on our team this year, 3 or 4 good players this year, and that's a good 4-yard run for the Grizzlies there.
Yep, Ethan Hill did eventually gain some yards.
That's an 8-yard pickup by number 8.
Actually, excuse me, it'll be Alex Cambises for an 8-yard pickup. So it is now 2nd down and 2 at the Arvada West, the Thunder Ridge 28. I actually did, in fact, love the back-to-back state champions for the Thunder Ridge Grizzlies in men's basketball. It may not happen this year, but it could happen again. We eventually, you know, ask for a three-peat, and here at the Grizzly Sports Network, we'll of course commentate those games as well as women's basketball.
Were you at the Final 4 games?
I was not, unfortunately, but I did, in fact, catch the live stream through the team manager, Aditya Makam, who is now a freshman at Colorado State University. A 5-yard penalty will be assessed for the Thunder Ridge Grizzlies on behalf of a delay of game. 11:05 to go in the 3rd quarter.
Yep. Like I said, Grizzlies need to do something here. 2nd and 7. They got a pass. They ain't gonna punt. I know that, but
Still 2nd and 7 is a very good play you can do a lot of damage with. I've seen a lot of things crazy happen in football, so it could be anybody's game. It's now handed over. It looks like whoever that is running really far. It's hard to catch a number. But yeah, definitely a lot. The momentum is starting to come back for Thunder Ridge a little bit. I want to say that was number 5, Kane Schaus, who ran. Excuse me. It's actually Alex Cambises yet again, and it is his 1st down for Thunder Ridge.
that was a really good 25-yard run. That the coaches must have had a talk, and I like the way that they're headed right now. If we just do this the rest of the game, we will bring home the win.
Alex Cambises being a great runner for the Grizzlies at the 2nd half. It's now being handed over to Alex Cambises yet again, but did get slightly tackled. I don't think there was much of a yard gain there.
No, it looked like he just got tripped up there.
Yep. A tackle for Vince Vigil, or Vigil. Whichever, 9:45 to go. 2nd down and 10 on the Thunder Ridge 47. Actually, there seems like there to be a slight delay. I think one of the Arvada West players is taking a knee here and eventually sitting on the field. That'd be number 22, Frank Herman, a defensive line. Hopefully he's okay. Did you see anything happen with the injury?
It might have been like a cramp or something, but probably nothing serious. But probably gonna be out for a few plays.
Yeah, he's definitely down for a little while. Seems like both teams' managers are coming over. So I mean, he's not lying down on the field. He's just sitting crisscross. So nothing. I don't think nothing really too serious. But we'll take a slight pause. Definitely still a great night here at Halftime Help Stadium in Highlands Ranch, Colorado. The Wildcats still leading Thunder Ridge 14-7, but Thunder Ridge still has possession of the ball. Second down at the 47. 9:45 to go in the 3rd. Every school is on their feet. somehow there are a bunch of middle schoolers here, and they don't really seem to affiliate with any schools, so I don't know who they're following. Hopefully it's Thunderidge. I don't know. Or elementary school kids. We don't really know for sure. But still no rain out. I thought I did feel a few droplets when I walked around during halftime, but nothing much. So we will resume play really shortly.
Yep, it is windy. Looks like they'll make the play right now.
Has reached 70 degrees here in Highlands Ranch. A pass incomplete. Seems like Gavin Olshan was tied up.
Good students, can you please refrain from throwing shoes in the stands? Thank you very much.
Seems like Thunderidge students have gotten a warning from the announcer of throwing shoes in the stands,
Other objects, thank you.
as well as water bottles and other objects. And Nevada West is giving a boot to even the home team.
I think Thunder should start a protest. I think throwing a shoe is a tradition.
Throwing a shoe is a tradition, but should be removed really soon. We have some new crew out for the broadcast team. We have Benjamin, who's that's actually a deep pass by Cooper Kieran is incomplete. It is now 3rd down and 10 on the 47.
No, this is 4th down. 4th down. 4th down and 10.
But we still like to welcome all of our crew members here at the Grizzly Sports Network. We have Riley Galpin, Benjamin, Tanner Christie here on the color. Ben, whichever it is. Okay. So we'd like to welcome the new Grizzly class of 2026 in the Grizzly Den. Hopefully they will make a great addition to our school. And it looks like a punt for Thunderidge on the 4th down and 10 on their 47. And the ball will land. Hopefully any of the Thunderidge players touch it. So it'll land at the 5-yard line. So Will Lethaby did, in fact, kick it and is now down at the 5-yard line. So it'll take a while for Arvada West to rush it back.
Yep, pretty good punt there. Once again, Thunderidge couldn't really do a lot on that last play.
Against the Arvada bench, no penalty.
There is a sideline warning for the Wildcat bench. Not really sure why.
Wildcats take over at the 5 yards.
1st down and 10 at the 5-yard line for the Wildcats. 9:11 to go in the 3rd quarter. It's definitely been a great start to the school year. We've already had our field day reveal. Everyone's waiting for homecoming week, which will be at the Wings Over the Rockies Museum, which will be announced really soon.
Oh, Wings Over the Rockies.
Rings. Yeah, it's gonna be a great place. I've never been there before, but should be a pretty nice area.
Yeah, thank you for letting me know that. I did not know where it was, and the Thunder student section started doing the banana chant.
The banana chant is definitely a favorite among the students here at Thunderidge. We have a lot of crazy chants.
Even during the basketball season, we had different chants for basketball. Like the other student section in basketball, if they leave early, we can see them leaving early. Unlike here, it's really hard to see across the stadium to see if anyone's leaving. And we shout, "Beat the traffic." So yeah, it looks like Thunderidge students might leave early, depending on if Arvada West scores here.
A complete pass from Ethan Cook to Brady Witherspoon. So now a flag is on the play. I don't think I really saw anything necessarily. Did you see anything?
No, I didn't see anything there. It could have been a holding. Oh, there you go.
Number 26, defense. Dead ball, 15-yard penalty.
An unsportsmanlike conduct on number 26, Max Hughes of the Grizzlies. So that'll push the ball up a little further. They will have to move the sticks.
We do not need stupid penalties, as I call it. I don't know what you guys call it at home, but I call it stupid penalties. But it's 14-7 still. They gotta keep their heads in the game right now, and there's a run.
Definitely still a lot of flags out. Adrian Samala running it up just a little for a small gain of about 5 yards roughly. 8:45 to go in the third quarter. Yep, it'll be second down and 8 at the Arvada West 32. A pass from Cook to number 8. That is, or sorry, Zion Thomas, number 0. Jake Young with a good tackle. Clock still winding down. 3rd and 6 at the 33. Thunder is really nice to get a momentum. Maybe a quick interception, maybe a quick fumble. We'll see.
Yes, they gotta get a turnover here, and yep.
And that was a great complete pass from Ethan Cook all the way over to number 5, Brady Witherspoon. And that'll be good enough for a Wildcat first down.
I just gone there because the Grizzlies need to step up their defense right now.
Too true. Too true. Definitely some mixed reactions here about the referees. But we will still continue playing our game. Ethan Cook still runs, gains a few yards, maybe about 4 yards. Tate Deal with the carry. It'll be second down at the 49-yard line. Second down and 4.
I've seen comebacks. If the Wildcats score here, it'll be a 2-possession game. So Thunder Ridge got to make a good comeback. Looks like Wildcats are sucking up a lot of clock right now.
Definitely taking their sweet time. Trying to limit Thunder Ridge's time to compete. But we still have to carry on.
Yep, defense needs to step up.
Definitely do. Way to stick it to him, Tanner. But hopefully they'll hear us. A pass to Cook all the way over to Samala. Oh, and went through 5 players and then soon tackled by number 33, Cody Lewis. So it'll be a good first down for Arvada West. Definitely not the way to start the third quarter, unfortunately.
No, once again, where is the defense? Do you think I had to scream out the window and say defense?
If that's what it takes, then maybe.
Okay.
No, not yet.
Okay.
Not yet.
Fourth quarter.
Maybe fourth quarter, we'll see. First down and 10 at the Thunder Ridge 35. Arvada West still has possession.
Stop him.
Cook with the ball. Passes on it over to an it's an incomplete pass to Andrew Martinez. Getting a little more chilly out in the open.
Yeah. The wind directly from the west, but like I said, Thunder Ridge needs to come on with the turnover right now. I believe Wildcats have came up with 1 fumble. I don't know about 2, but I know they came up with 1 fumble earlier this game.
It's definitely started to die down. Pass to Cook all the way over. Oh, it's almost gonna be a great. It's gonna be a great pass to Brady Witherspoon. 6:34 to go. It is now 3rd and 10 at the 35. Do you think that the Wildcats will end up scoring a field goal?
Pretty far out, honestly. Thunder Ridge stop here would be really good if Wildcats get the ball to the 30-yard line. It'll be a 40-yard field goal, so it's gonna be pretty close. So Thunder Ridge section starting to make some noise. Let's see what happens.
Definitely a lot of pressure. Cook, pass to the right. Oh, and it's actually now a complete catch to Andrew Martinez, but now on the right side. But you know what? All I've seen is that with all of these passes, that all the wide receivers are left wide open. Why is that?
Thunder's defense really, like I said, this is probably the fourth time. They need to step up. They are not man-to-man. They are playing so far apart.
I mean, they've been trying to scramble all night here, and it seems like there's almost a slight loss in yardage by Adrian Samala.
Remember what I said earlier about the 2021 Broncos?
Yes. What about it?
They sort of look like that right now.
Just a little bit. Our defense definitely needs to regroup sooner or later.
Yeah, our offense, if they could step up this next drive, I have hope still.
Yeah, we all have hopes here. Hopefully something can happen in this next play. And it'll be a touchdown. Yensi Alvino did make the catch. So, unfortunately, for us Grizzlies here, we are currently down by 13. So now it's 20-7 Wildcats. 5:51 to go in the third quarter. Definitely some time to regroup and think about the defense.
Yep, everyone in the booth here slamming the desk, and the ball got put on the road. There you go, ladies and gentlemen.
Extra point is good. 21-7. I will say that our offense is pretty strong, but the defense just needs to find and scramble their way to get back at Arvada West.
Yep, they gotta be man to man, and like I said, they just look like the Detroit Lions like last year, but they need to fix something. Like you said, they went to a camp, and Arvada West started to cheer some more as they're up 21-7 now. Let's see what Thunders could do on this drive.
Do you think anything will change when it comes to conference play?
Conference play? Maybe. There's like mostly two divisions, like overall, and then you have the League One. So obviously, when it comes next week when we play Douglas County, or in a few weeks when we play Vista, it's going to be a lot of pressure, and there's a big run.
So it seems like, I don't know who that was. And there's actually a flag on the play. Come to think of it, I mean, we made it all the way out to the 43-yard line, and then there's a flag. It seems like everything is going wrong for the Grizzlies ever since the start of the second quarter.
Yep, me and my friend were discussing over halftime. There has been a lot of flags for the Grizzlies. They need to stop having these late flags, even this late in the game. Obviously, that was a good run. You don't want a good run like that to be taken away.
Palms and cheer team are trying to cheer up the student section. I mean, it's all about the momentum here for both teams at this point.
Yep.
Dead ball. Personal foul. Gets the defense. 15-yard penalty. First down.
A personal foul has been committed on the defense, number 15, Nicholas Hoskins. I think it's also a 15-yard penalty. 5 yards, excuse me. So the ball will be now placed at the 49-yard line. There is no such thing as a 51-yard line. First down for Thunderidge. A lot less than Arvada West had to do, which is beneficial for our offense. Definitely tire out the defense. Quick pass to Kier. Oh, it's a complete catch by Caleb Keith. Or excuse me, Zach Smith. Yes. So it's now first down at the something yard line. They haven't really updated it quite yet. 5:40 to go. Clock is still ticking. Thunderidge down by roughly 2 touchdowns. Do you think they'll score here?
They're moving the ball. We'll see what happens. They haven't had a second down yet this drive, so let's see what they'll do here. And it's
It's another complete catch. Zach Smith. Zach Smith is able to score Thunder Ridge another first down. We are now at the 19-yard line. Excuse me, the 13-yard line.
Yep. Once again, first down. Let's see if they could score here, or even if they could get another first down.
5:05. Cooper Kier is running over to the right side. He's over at the 5. Oh, and that is the Thunder Ridge touchdown. Yes. No flags on the play. No. No. Oh, we're going to talk about it. See, when everything was just about to get good, it just doesn't work like that. We actually are starting to feel some raindrops here at Halftime Help Stadium. So a holding penalty will be on the offense. We don't know which player, though. The ball will be placed at the spot of the foul. I mean, I don't know what it is. I really don't. This is a really tough game for the Grizzlies.
Yeah, like I said, a penalty like that, even if they got down at the 1 there, they would have moved the stick still, but it's 1st and 13.
First and 13 at the 16. Oh, it's about to be almost a touchdown. It is now 2nd and 13 at the 16-yard line. 4:56 to go in the third quarter. Everyone in the booth is on their feet except Riley, but she's chilling. But almost everybody in the Thunder Ridge student section is on their feet. Every single one. Everyone is on their edge. They're on their toes right now.
I am about to scream if they don't score here because they have several chances. But, I don't see any holding call. They might have missed a few calls earlier, but like I said, late game penalties could hurt you.
Everyone here is so angry. The students, our own cameraman here. Is another flag? I don't know. But we're on the 5-yard line, so that's a good thing. It's a handoff to number 3, Eric Sarr, with a 10-yard gain. So it's a 3rd and 3 on the Arvada West 6-yard line. They have to make it past the 4-yard line. Can they do it? They only need 3 yards.
Yeah, 3 yards. I don't know. It's hard.
You know?
Yeah. Looks like we have 2 wide receivers and then 1 running back.
Well, there's only 4:15 to go in the third quarter. Can Thunder Ridge pull it off here? It's a pass. It's a handoff. All the way over to number 8, Alex Cambises. And that is a touchdown for the Grizzlies, finally. Finally, yes. And they're calling it back. Okay, wait. So this is a new thing. It is first down, and it's 1st and goal on the 1-yard line. 1st and goal on the 1-yard line for the Grizzlies. And now it's finally in. It seems like this is now it's a Grizzly touchdown. After being like the 3rd time we scored touchdown. What? It's now finally starting to rain. As our cameraman pointed out, you can definitely see it in the stadium lights here. 3:57 to go in the third quarter.
Oh, yeah, it is. It is starting to rain. If you put your hand up to the light, you can actually see.
It is starting to pour. Hope everyone here has brought their rain jackets. All right, so Thunder Ridge did in fact make the extra point, so it is now 21-14 Wildcats. Thunder Ridge still needs to get back, but this is the momentum time, so.
Oh, yes, it is 3:57. Still another quarter left. Turnover or turnovers, question mark. Could we, like we said, all we need to do is force this game into overtime, or heck, let's just go for the win.
As long as there are no flags committed by us, we should be fine. Because that touchdown, that has gotten me through a loop. You know?
The range of emotions where we thought Arvada West could have scored a touchdown, which they did, and then we come down and we cap.
So we are back.
Yeah.
First down. A pass by Cook all the way over to number 19, Tate Deal, and is widely tackled by number 26, Max Hughes. Actually, no, sorry, number 42, Will Fisher.
Ran out of bounds by number 26.
Sorry, number 26, Max Hughes. 3:50 to go, second down and 11. So a loss of 1 yard at the 19-yard line.
Yep. Pretty good play right there. No gain of yardage on that play. And yes, rain is coming. I see a few raindrops on our desk in here in our booth. So yeah.
Cook. Pass all the way up to the middle to Zion Thomas and tackled hard by number 4, Caleb Keith.
I could hear that hit from here. Like I said, Wildcats, if they keep it a 2-possession game this whole game, like I said, they're going to come out with the win today.
Student sections from both schools are still on their feet. It's still anyone's game here at Halftime Help Stadium. Still a beautiful night out, even with a little bit of drizzle. Almost not a rain delay. Cooper Kier, sorry. It looks like Samala is getting tackled at the 48-yard line. Even though Arvada West is still advancing, we have turned the ball over before.
Yep. I just shrugged my shoulders. Like I said, Arvada West got the running game and the passing game done, and it seems like the Thunder's crowd pretty quieted down.
Thunder Ridge is still desperate. Cook. Incomplete pass intended for Brady Witherspoon, a wide receiver, and also a senior. Ball is placed at the 48-yard line. Second down and 10. 3:06 to go in the third quarter. Wildcats still lead the Grizzlies by 1 touchdown. I wish it was a field goal, though.
What a game, though.
Definitely Cook. Passes it all the way over to the middle. Oh, it's an incomplete pass. A huge tackle by Alex Cambises.
Third down?
It is third down. In fact, it seems like Andrew Martinez is limping.
Wildcat pass incomplete. Pressure by number 42.
Fisher.
Martinez does not look good on Arvada right now. He just got hit hard.
Yep. Thunderidge, 3rd and 10. They need to stop, get the ball, tie the game, and then it'll be the fourth quarter, and it'll be a really fun fourth quarter if they could tie this game right up.
Third down and 10 at the 48. Martinez still shaken up. 3:01 to go. A pass from Cook. All the way over. Oh, it is an incomplete pass.
Incomplete.
It was an incomplete pass.
Incomplete.
It was intended for Yensi Alvino, and it was incomplete. So it is now 4th down and 10 at the Arvada 48, and it seems like the Wildcats will have to punt. I think this is Thunder Ridge's time for redemption, isn't it?
Oh, yes. Like I said, stop them here. The whole Thunder Ridge sideline actually was waving their arms saying it was not a complete pass. Let's see what they could do on this punt here, and that's a short punt.
It's a punt all the way out to about the 29-yard line.
And it looks like there's a flag. There was a little bit of a collision / a pull down, a tangle in the middle of the 40-yard line.
It'll definitely gain some yards for the Grizzlies. We'll see how much it is in a moment. The Thunder Ridge student section is getting rowdy with the party cheer, competing with the Palms and Cheer team and the whole student section.
Holding against the receiving team. 10-yard pass.
So there's actually a holding kick, or sorry, a holding penalty on the receiving team, which is us. So they'll actually have to eventually push that back. And it's okay if you cheer. I mean, we have to be biased. We're Thunder Ridge people, but it's okay. We'd like to remain neutral just a little bit.
We're in like the parent section. I wish we were like by the student section so we could like yell more, but like, we're in the booth.
You know, definitely a lot of support on both sides. We have a lot of fans in the stands here. Still a great game. Anybody's game at this point.
Oh yeah. Wind died down a lot.
Definitely. Only a small bit to the southeast.
A little bit of rain.
So it looks like Thunder Ridge will pass Kier. Oh, is it intended for Richard Okuno? Everyone's banging their hands on the tables, including our cameraman.
That was a wide open pass. Once again, I don't know what we were doing there.
So 2:43 to go in the third quarter. Second down and 10 on our own 18-yard line. I mean, I don't know. Is it better just to run it or pass it at this point?
Anything to score.
Anything to score. Every yard matters. Our cameraman still has high hopes. A big run by number 7, Cole Hanchett. A first down, so the sticks will have to be moved.
Running game work for them right there.
A first down for Thunder Ridge from a handoff to Cole Hanchett. Palms and Cheers team still trying to hype everybody up. Arvada West, silent. I'd say they have about 100 people standing, and then we have over 300, maybe 400. I don't know, we're still better.
Yeah, we need at least 1,000 people in our student section, I think. And it's a pass.
2:10 to go is a incomplete pass. It was intended for Gavin Olshan. Could not get it. 2:10 to go. That is second and 10 at the 34-yard line. Seems like some commotion going on in every single section here at Halftime Health Stadium, but still a great crowd. We here at Grizzly Sports Network love seeing everybody out in the stands. Definitely a big tradition. So there is actually actually 2 flags on the play. Could be intended for the same thing. So dead ball.
False start offense. Number 65, 5-yard penalty. Remains third down.
So it'll be a second down. Still be second down after a foul. A false start by number 65, Nathan Geiger. Ball's pushed back 5 yards. It is now second and 15 at the 29-yard line. Thunder Ridge really needs to make up some ground in the last 2 minutes of the third quarter.
Yeah, like I said, penalties are hurting us right now.
Everyone's still trying to get hyped up here. Some people are cold, but people are still being troopers. An intended pass all the way out to the right side for Cooper Kier. For number 13, CJ Reese. Everyone's still trying to play on their A game here. 1:50 to go. Third and 15 at the 29-yard line. What do you think?
Third and 15. Like I said, they got to come out with something.
Our cameraman is telling the offense to step it up. He's definitely really enthusiastic about everything here. I mean, he's a freshman. He has to be enthusiastic about everything. Definitely needs to learn about the traditions. So it looks like a giant run all the way over to the 40. All right, so it looks like he stopped about the 43-yard line. That is about 1 yard short. Maybe 2. Actually, so Cooper Kier ran almost all the way. It is 4th and 1. Do we go for it?
Yes.
Yes. And we'll actually allow our Our cameraman Ben to lever on this question. Do you think that we should go on a 4th and 1?
I don't know, man. Probably, probably not. I don't know.
It's definitely a hard decision with only 70 seconds to go and ticking in the 3rd quarter.
Time is ticking.
We're at the 43-yard line. We'll see what happens.
Come on, do something.
We got it.
We're going for it. And play is dead. And it's a timeout.
Timeout.
I think they're going to punt the ball now.
Timeout. Thunder Ridge.
A timeout will be placed by Thunder. We'll be back really shortly. And we are back here. 58.9 seconds to go in the 3rd quarter. It is 4th and 1. This is really crucial for the Grizzlies. Did they make it? Yes! Yes, they made it! It is 1st down, 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. 54.4 seconds to go. It's actually at the 47 seconds. Clock is ticking. Clock is ticking. There's 50 seconds to go in the 3rd quarter. They got to stop the ball or do something.
Yeah, once again, that was pretty good, it looks like. We still have a chance.
A heavy scramble. Ran all the way up for Cole Hanchett, all the way down. Getting a lot of yardage. Oh, my God. 30, the 20, the 10, 10. Oh, it's a touchdown. It's a touchdown for the Grizzlies. It is a touchdown for the Grizzlies. Okay, so Cole Hanchett ran it all the way down the field. Oh, my goodness.
That was insane.
A 55-yard touchdown rush for Cole Hanchett. What an amazing play that was. And we have to get this extra point here. We are
Tie the ball game. We came back in the 3rd quarter.
we're depending on Luke Schmidt. Oh, and he gets the extra point.
Good.
So, ladies and gentlemen, this has been an incredible last couple of plays.
That was insane. 21-21. We have a ball game now, ladies and gentlemen.
Anyway, this has been a great bit of momentum here. A lot of chatter, a lot of murmur for the student section.
Oh my gosh, the student and the
Being like